Dream City. These two words seem to perfectly capture the essence of Las Vegas. In this vibrant and pulsating city, anything you can imagine is possible. The city's famous tagline, "What happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas," highlights the wild and unpredictable nature of this place, brimming with world-renowned casinos and entertainment venues. However, like all dreams, not everything is beautiful. Some people encounter nightmares as well. In Las Vegas, these nightmares can also come to life, visible in the many dark corners of the city, often called the gambling capital of the world. As the name suggests, one of the dark facets of Las Vegas is the existence of the mole people, individuals who live underground like moles. These people have taken up residence in the city's storm drains, which were originally built to manage floodwaters and serve as water channels during storms. We know how severe storms can get in the United States, particularly in Las Vegas. It's unclear exactly when this trend started, but it's believed that these subterranean dwellers have been around since the early 1990s when the storm drains were completed. There are numerous reasons behind the emergence of the mole people. The exorbitant cost of housing in Las Vegas, tourists who refuse to leave and end up destitute, and the overall low income levels in the city all contribute to this issue. The 2008 financial crisis and the COVID-19 pandemic further exacerbated the situation, hitting tourism-heavy areas like Las Vegas especially hard. Life in these storm drains is undeniably harsh and unfit for human habitation. Residents live in deplorable conditions, facing not only the threats of flooding and storms, but also high crime rates. Many of the mole people are drug addicts, leading to a dangerous environment where people might be harmed or killed while they sleep. Economic desperation also fuels rampant theft within these tunnels. Despite living under constant threat, the mole people often have nowhere else to go. Government and humanitarian organizations frequently provide aid such as food and blankets during the winter, but these efforts are far from a permanent solution to the existence of the mole people. The complex social issues driving people underground remain unresolved, leaving this dark side of Las Vegas largely hidden from the glittering lights above. While the mole people living beneath Las Vegas capture some attention, they are just a fraction of the issues plaguing the city. One of the most notorious problems is the widespread scamming of tourists. As a city renowned for its luxury and high costs, Las Vegas has become a haven for scammers employing a variety of schemes. One common scam involves music CDs. Scammers approach tourists, offering a CD under the pretense of showcasing local music. The moment a tourist touches the CD, the scammer insists it has been purchased. If the tourist resists, the scammer causes a scene, chasing the tourist through crowded areas until they relent and pay for what often turns out to be a blank CD. Another prevalent scam features fake monks selling bracelets. These scammers are particularly aggressive, swiftly placing the jewelry on tourists' wrists and then demanding payment. Should the tourist refuse, the monk might burst into tears in public, casting the tourist as a villain and pressuring them to pay up to avoid a scene. Then there are the infamous Las Vegas girls. These attractive women, dressed provocatively, roam the streets of Vegas. They approach tourists, offering to take photos with them. After the photo is taken, they demand exorbitant fees, sometimes as much as $100 per woman in the photo. If the tourist balks at paying, the women threaten to accuse them of harassment and involve the police, leaving the tourist with little choice but to pay up to avoid potential legal trouble. The prospect of turning a vacation into a jail stint is hardly appealing. The fourth, and perhaps the most sophisticated scam, revolves around off-brand skincare products. In Las Vegas, particularly in its bustling malls, numerous skincare salespeople set up shop, targeting unsuspecting tourists. These salespeople lure customers with the latest skincare products, often offering a free trial. They typically approach potential victims by telling them they look tired and could benefit from some pampering. Sometimes, male salespeople might compliment customers, claiming their faces look younger after using the sample as part of their marketing strategy. The real trick comes when the customer decides not to purchase the skincare product after the trial. The salesperson then attaches a hefty price tag to the sample, forcing the customer to pay. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. The sample can cost up to $400, and it's usually just a basic cream with no real benefits. To those planning a trip to Las Vegas, the best advice is to stay focused on your itinerary and not get sidetracked by these street and mall sales pitches. These scams can turn a pleasant vacation into an expensive ordeal, leaving tourists with nothing but regret and a lighter wallet. The types of scams we've discussed are just the tip of the iceberg. Las Vegas also has a notorious reputation for fraudulent investment schemes, often flaunted by individuals living ostentatiously. One of the most shocking cases involves a man named Aaron Chavez. His Instagram was filled with images of a luxurious lifestyle, flying in private jets, owning exotic pets, driving a Lamborghini, and enjoying lavish vacations. He claimed his opulent lifestyle in his 20s was the result of successful investments and encouraged others to follow his lead. However, this glamorous facade masked a darker truth. Chavez's investment schemes were fraudulent, leading to a tragic end. His downfall began when one of his investors, Gino Julian, grew frustrated with the lack of returns. Chavez had received around $25,000 for a supposed investment in a protein cookie business. Despite taking the money, he failed to deliver any returns and became increasingly difficult to contact, offering countless excuses. The situation escalated, leading to a fatal confrontation captured on CCTV. Julian, having lost patience and believing he had been swindled, ended Chavez's life. This incident highlights the perilous nature of falling for such scams, where not only financial ruin, but also tragic violence can result. For anyone considering investments in Las Vegas, it is crucial to conduct thorough research and remain vigilant. The allure of quick riches and a glamorous lifestyle can be tempting, but as the case of Aaron Chavez illustrates, it can also lead to disastrous consequences. The dark side of Las Vegas extends beyond scams to its alarmingly high crime rates. It's not uncommon for local authorities to warn residents and visitors against venturing out at night due to the prevalent criminal activities. The evidence supporting these warnings is substantial, with numerous reports highlighting the dangers of Las Vegas's nightlife. Incidents such as armed robberies, which sometimes result in fatalities, and assaults leading to severe injuries or even death, paint a grim picture of the city's after-dark scene. Las Vegas stands out as one of the cities with the highest crime rates in the United States. Violent crimes occur at a rate of 517.3 cases per 100,000 people, while property crimes are reported at a staggering 2,924.3 cases per 100,000 people. Even more concerning is the lackluster response from law enforcement, with only 36% of all cases being handled effectively by the police. This is despite the city launching a new police unit in 2023 aimed at curbing the rising crime rates. When discussing Las Vegas, it's impossible to ignore its iconic association with gambling. A frequently asked question is whether one can become wealthy through gambling in Las Vegas. The answer is unequivocally no. Consider the story of Mike Malone, a man who gambled away his entire life savings in the casinos of Las Vegas. Instead of achieving wealth, he ended up bankrupt. The situation worsened as Malone became severely addicted, unable to break free from the vicious cycle of gambling. losing money, and then chasing those losses in a futile attempt to win big. In another unique case, Mickey Massey, known as the King of Baccarat, did manage to amass a fortune through gambling, winning up to $11 million. However, his success led to him being banned from all casinos in Las Vegas. This illustrates that even if someone possesses exceptional skills, such as card counting or mastering gambling strategies, they will still be ousted by the casinos before they can accumulate substantial wealth. These examples highlight the dark reality of gambling in Las Vegas. Despite the allure and excitement, the odds are overwhelmingly against players, and the consequences of addiction can be devastating. Despite its controversies, Las Vegas remains a popular tourist destination, attracting millions of visitors each year. Its reputation as a dream city is not entirely unfounded, given the myriad attractions and entertainment options available. However, it's essential for visitors to be aware of the potential pitfalls and approach the city's temptations with caution.